This ain't radio, this ain't radio. On the dial tone. This ain't radio, this ain't radio. What I'm on. This ain't radio, this ain't radio. You know I'm finna talk my shit. This ain't radio, this ain't radio. Give it a listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 297 of This Ain't Radio with your host, Chris, just Chris. And I have trust issues, all right? I have trust issues. So I was talking to my mother, right? Because that's what every real motherfucker should do. They should talk to their mom if they have them. Right? So I was having a conversation with my mother, right? Serious shit. And then somehow that serious shit turned into bike talk, bicycles, right? E-bikes, the new laws, the kids fucking up. And then I was talking about my experience growing up with bicycles, with bikes. And it hit me. I was like, oh, that's why I have trust issues. That's why I have trust issues. Because people in my life did me wrong when it came to bikes. Now I can't trust a motherfucker. All right, so let me break it down. All right. There's three vivid moments in my life now that I can reflect back and really think about it that affected me and the trust I have with people. Right? The first one, I was maybe 10 or 11. Summertime. My big brothers, Mario and Eddie. Rest in peace, Eddie. Miss you every day, bruh. All right, Mario, he had his own bike. Me, I didn't have a bike. Eddie, beach cruiser. Right? So they decide, hey, let's go to the beach. All right, from my crib, straight shot down, you at the beach. Few miles, straight shot down, you at the beach. All right? So Eddie's like, hey, I'll ride you on the handlebars. All right, for sure. You know, we been done that before. We been did that, you know. Hey, that's what we do. Growing up, you riding on the handlebars, you on the pegs. That's what we doing. And sidebar, if you see a lot of jump cuts, it's because I'm dealing with a cough. The end part of a cough. I was sick last couple weeks. That's why y'all got the special episode last week. But so y'all see that it's because I'm coughing. You know. So I got to clear that up just so y'all know. But all right. So Eddie's like, hey, I'll ride you. I'm like, all right, cool. Right. So we start dipping. Right, we're going. It's going good, right? I'm on the handlebars, chilling. You know, Mario's out in front. We're right behind him. We cross the main street and we get to the first side street. Right now, Eddie always been an asshole, right? Eddie always been an asshole, right? That's what you got to know. He's always been an asshole, right? Doing whatever for his laugh, to make himself laugh. Right? He'll do whatever to make himself laugh. All right, so we're riding, right? We pass the main street. We get to the first side street. We're at the corner, about to go down the dip. We're close to going down the dip, the curb. So I'm riding. Then out of nowhere, Eddie jumps off the bike. And it's a beach cruiser, full-size beach cruiser. I'm on the handlebars. I'm like 10, 11, so that makes him about 13, 14. He jumps off the bike. I fall back, hit a wood gate, scratch my whole back up, right? I'm hot. Eddie's laughing. Mario, he probably laughed. I'm pretty sure he laughed because he was an asshole back then too. All right, so I'm fucked up, right? So I get hot and I'm like, man, fuck y'all, and I just walk home. I walk home. All right, fuck that. No beach for me today. They had me fucked up, man. Hey, Eddie would do anything to make himself laugh. All right? Even if it's fucking me up. All right? Trust issue part 1. That's part 1. All right. Trust issues part 2. Still my brother Eddie. That fucking asshole, man. All right, so this is when I got my bike. Now this is a couple years later. I think I'm in so I have to be 6th grade, so I'm 11. I'm 11. Okay, so the first one I might have been 9 or 10. All right, so I'm 11. I got my chrome Huffy for my birthday. Yeah, I got a chrome Huffy. Yeah, with the fat middle, and so it's heavy and whatever. But I love that bike, right? So now I got my bike. So now we're hitting Alondra Park, right? And anyone who's been in Alondra Park, they know by the lake, they have that hill that you could ride down. In the middle, they used to have the circle of rocks, right? And people would ride their bikes down the hill, like, be fun. All right, so now this time I got Eddie on the handlebars. I mean, he's on the peg, so I got the chrome Huffy. For some reason, I have no idea why, we just happened to have a helmet. It was a few of us. I forget exactly who was all there, but there was a few of us, and they had a helmet. So Eddie's like, let's go down, and with me riding him on the pegs, the back pegs. And something told me Eddie's a fucking asshole. Put the helmet on. All right, so I put the helmet on. And thank God I did. We start riding down, and right when we start going down, Eddie starts jumping on the back of the pegs. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Stop. And he's doing that laughing, right? I lose control. Whoom. So we fall off the bikes. We start rolling. I hit my head on the rocks, right? And Eddie gets up laughing, right? Because he'll do anything to make himself laugh. He don't give a fuck about if anyone else gets to laugh. As long as he gets his laugh, he is good. All right? He's laughing. I hit my head. Luckily, I put the helmet on. Something told me to put the helmet on. And I put the fucking helmet on, right? Trust issues part 2. Now, this is what really broke me. Trust issues part 3. This one ain't got nothing to do with Eddie. This is my other brother, Thomas. Thomas, few years older than me. I remember I was like in 6th grade. He was in high school already. But it's my brother. This is my neighbor. This is my brother. All right? We made Kool-Aid in the summers, all right? With sink water. All right, that's how much brothers we are. We used to come, our days used to be kicking it. It was sink water, Kool-Aid. All right? One day, he comes to the house in the morning. Hey, can I borrow your bike to go to school? I'm running late. Nah, bro, I don't got a lock. I don't have a lock. No, you can't. Come on, let me use it. I know a teacher that'll let me keep it in her class. Nah. Come on. I'm late. I have a teacher. Let me keep it in the class. And this my brother, right? So I give my brother the benefit of the doubt, because that's what I do. All right, fine, bro, but fucking just take care of it. Right? So I go to school. He goes to school. We both do school. I get home. I'm waiting for him to get home. He comes home without a fucking bike. Hey, yo, where's my bike? Someone stole it. What do you mean someone stole it? You said you're going to keep it in the teacher's classroom. Nah, I hid it behind some bushes. Motherfucker, what? That's not a teacher's classroom? Behind some bushes ain't a teacher's classroom? Motherfucker, you owe me a bike. I'm hot. This my chrome Huffy that I got for my birthday. Me and the homie Uriel used to dip to Point of Impact every day on my Chrome Huffy to go browse the fucking store. We go there every day, look at stickers, don't buy shit. We used to steal movies from there, allegedly. Shout out Point of Impact. First skateboard shop that I got my first skateboard from. A blank deck, blank Point of Impact deck. Fulfill the Dream. That shit went triple platinum in my house. That was the first and only skateboard video that I ever seen until them shit started popping up on YouTube. All my life. I didn't have access to all them shits. Fulfill the Dream was the first and only skateboard video I've seen until them shit started popping up on YouTube. But that's beyond the point. My Chrome Huffy, dog. He hid my Chrome fucking Huffy behind some bushes, thinking no one was going to see that shit and take it. But no. But he told me, lied to my young ass face, and said a teacher will let him keep it in their classroom. Lied to me. Lied to me. And that's some bullshit, dog. But I digress. And I was like, you owe me a bike. He's like, I'm going to get you a bike. I'm going to get you a bike. One day he comes home. He comes to the crib. Here you go. Motherfucker, that's a scooter. And that's a bullshit one at that. It ain't even chrome. And it's not a Razor. And it's not a fucking Chrome Huffy. Bitch. And that's why I got fucking trust issues. That's why I can't trust a motherfucker. Because of bikes. Because of fucking bikes. And my brothers. Motherfuckers got me hot. That's some bullshit. But I digress. Look, let's move forward, yo. This is the high school reunion update. All right. Slowly but surely, we are getting it going. Felt like the hype died down a little bit in the last 2 weeks, but I'm still promoting. People are still RSVPing, but not at the rate we need them. Come on. Look, we could plan it. We could have it planned out, but ain't shit gonna happen if the people don't participate. And I know I said this plenty of times, but if people don't participate, things aren't gonna happen. But there has been more motion for sure since the last time I spoke about it. And I'm not gonna say who, cause I ain't gonna be thirsty. Cause I'm not gonna be thirsty, cause the people need to want to do this on their own. But man, if they RSVP and they go through the list of who is going, maybe they'll be more excited. But these motherfuckers don't want to RSVP. But the ones that are, I hope y'all looking at who's going. I hope y'all just peeping the scene out. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, it's hard. This is where it gets hard though, right? Because you feel like you've sent out all the personal invites and you're every day. So now you just gotta just beat it down they fucking necks until they fucking RSVP. And this ain't even the hard part, right? The RSVPing part is not the hard part. The hard part is when it's time to collect that money. And we'll see how that goes when we cross that bridge. And in that bridge, we're nearing that bridge very soon. So hopefully that's a smoother whole get down. I wish I had the funds just to fund it all myself. Because it's less of a fucking headache. If I had the funds just to fund it all myself, I'll fund it all myself because it's less of a fucking headache. But your boy ain't got all the funds to fund it himself. So, yeah, but that's the update on the reunion. Now, can I hit you with a little some enders, couple quick hits. Quick hit one. A couple weeks ago, I saw Earl Sweatshirt at Top Golf. At Top Golf right here in El Segundo. All right, me and the homies just wanted to find a spot to watch the end of the Laker game. All right, so we pulled up and we're like, we could just watch it at the bar. All right, cool. So we pull up, we're watching the game. I'm not paying attention, but I noticed some people sitting in front of us. But I'm on the game. You know, they got the big ass screen, so I'm just watching the big ass screen, like, watching the game, talking about the game. Then I look and I'm like, yeah, he looked like Earl Sweatshirt. I look again, motherfucker, that's Earl Sweatshirt. And I'm like, oh shit. I tell the homie, hey, that's Earl Sweatshirt right there. That's Earl Sweatshirt. And I was like, damn, I kind of want to ask for a pic, but nah. And good thing I didn't, right? Because right after I was thinking that, they had brought him their food, right? They ordered this pizza, right? And he was eating the pizza, sharing it with his people. But like, that's how you know these people are just humans, yo. They regular people like us. They just do some shit better than us. But he motherfucker was just licking his fingers, greasy fingers, licking. He was being a regular ass person watching the Laker game. Motherfucker could just rap. Motherfucker was part of Odd Future. But yeah, all right. So I saw Earl Sweatshirt. He's a regular human being who licks his fingers after eating pizza. All right, that's that. And then this past Sunday, me and Pete, we meet up with some homies from high school that we ain't seen in a cool minute. The homie Mike and the homie Freddie. We actually see Freddie not a lot, but once a year maybe, just random pop-ups. The homie Mike, I ain't seen in at least 13 years. The last time I seen him, he had hair and no kids. Now he has kids and no hair. But it felt the same. It felt familiar. It didn't feel strange. Right? We didn't like, oh, tell me what's going on with your life. Tell me what's going, like, bro, like, it felt like it hadn't been like a 13-year break. But of course, like, we're still talking shit to each other. I give Mike shit because the reason we ain't seen him in like 13 years is his fault. His fault. I had to let him know that's some bullshit. But that's fine. But we went and got Korean barbecue. And I'm still the cook. I'm still the motherfucker that gets down the best. In my head, I might be the best Korean barbecue cook on my side of town. That's like a good and a bad thing, right? Because it's like, yeah, I could chef it, I cook it up, but damn, y'all don't ever thank the chef. Y'all don't ever tip the chef. I do the extra work and I still pay full price. Y'all don't appreciate me, and I don't appreciate that. But that's beyond the point. It was good seeing my peoples. They the same but different, right? We all have grown, and I think it was easy for us just to jump back and kind of it feel comfortable and normal because, yes, we have grown as people. We have matured as people. We have different interests as people and all that, right? But our essence and who we are, it's the same. It's the same. Even though we've changed so much, we're still the same. We ain't trying to be someone different every fucking year be someone else, be unrecognizable, look the same, but motherfucker, who are you? We ain't that. We the same. We're very recognizable. We notice the growth though, right? We notice the growth. We notice the change, but we are the same. Bars. And that's all I got. Episode 297. This ain't radio with your host Chris, just Chris. And until next week, y'all, stay blessed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and peace. Respect. Wagwan. Nah, I mean.